Ninth Ward.
Ninth Ward. All
Yeah.
right. Man, what's going on, guys? This is Aston Williams coming to you again with another amazing episode of the Melanated Traveler Podcast. Y'all already know our message, man. We want to inspire the diaspora to travel the world. We have amazing guests that come on to share travel tips, to travel, insights to truly inspire us to keep it moving and move that needle, in the industry where we feel like there's a lack of representation, but not anymore. You got people like myself. You got people like the guests that I'm about to announce that are truly promoting travel and elevating it to another level. And we putting on for the culture right now. So without further ado, man, I'm super super excited with this episode, y'all, because I truly believe in 2025 and really just before that. My mindset has always been collaboration over competition, and I'm super super excited to have Gregory Fishkin to come on, man, aka man the Travel Starz, aka the Lifestyle Brothers, man. He's been in the game for a long time. I've been watching this brother for really going on 2 years now. Just watching your content, watching it evolve. Watching you get into so many different things, man. From a media perspective to you even got a gaming portion now.
Yeah.
Of your show, man. Where you promote so many different things, man. But I just want to give you your flowers now, brother.
Thank you.
I really do appreciate you, man. I appreciate everything that you stand for, your company. So without further ado, let me give y'all a quick little bio on Gregory. He's a world traveler. He's traveled to over this number probably didn't change by now, but he's traveled over to 75 countries, y'all. 75, right? 75. But the difference between Gregory and everybody else is like he just don't travel. He travels with a purpose. He travels with a purpose to impact the world, to impact the community and the countries that he goes to. And his goal, and he's on the road to try to get to 196 countries, And I'm excited to have you on, man. I really appreciate, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Man, welcome to the show, brother. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. 1 2 1 2. Turn me up.
So, yeah. So without further ado, man, we just gonna dive into it. I always start off with the mindset. I always start off with that why, man. So, what made you decide to like get into this industry and just get into travel just in general? Like, what made you wanna start traveling? Like, how did that mindset come about?
This is gonna be a true story. You probably ain't gonna believe me, but I'm gonna give you a true story. I think it was maybe 95 or 99, one of them years back in the days. I had a job, right? I had a real job. The VP of my company went on vacation. He took time off. And the supervisor started treating me like I was like a regular employee. He was telling me, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm like, why are you acting like the boss when you're not the boss? But he's still my leader. He's still the supervisor. I was a worker. He was the supervisor. So when my boss came back, I had told him, like, yo, when you left, this guy was acting like he was the boss and was just hounding me very, very hard. And I want to quit. He was like, how about this? Take some time off. You go on vacation now. And I'm like, vacation? What's like, go where? We don't go. I like people like us don't go anywhere. We stay home for the weekend. We don't go. Like, my boss could just pick up and travel. It was never in my realm to think about going on a trip like somewhere far. So I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a week off because it's still paid vacation. So I took a week off and I went to LA for the first time. I've been on a plane. I went to LA and it just changed my life. It was like, this sounds funny, right? They gave me free apple juice. They gave me peanuts. They gave me a sandwich. And I'm like, this is what y'all do on the plane? Like, they feed you? And I was like, wow, this is nice. Everybody's friendly, asking me, do I need a pillow? Do I need a blanket? I'm like, this is not the way I envision travel to be. Like, it's the little things. Put like this. I get more love when I fly than I do in my own city.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Let me say that again. I get more love when I travel away from my city than I do in my own city. So once I got a piece of that little attention or juice, I kept it going. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just traveling to disappear. I didn't want to be seen. I traveled to disappear. And the further I went, is the further and further I got curious. Like, what's past LA? Heard of Hawaii. Let's go to Hawaii. What's past Hawaii? Australia. You know what I'm saying? So I kept going further and further and further and further. And, you know, I think now, like this past couple years, I realized I'm traveling more so with a purpose now because now I like to give back when I travel. Like my new
Mm-hmm.
thing now is when I leave to go on a trip, I pack a bag. I pack a big bag, right? I pack a big suitcase. When I come back to home in New York, where I'm based, I come back with nothing. I give away all my clothes when I travel. And people are like, so what do you wear? I wear my own t-shirt back. Like I pack clothes that I wear on the plane, but everything else I give away. And I've been doing that for years. For years I've been doing that. And it's like people appreciate you because number one, they know you don't have to do what you do. And the places that I travel to are definitely on the map, but I go to places that are on the map where not to go. Like say I go to London or France. I'm not going to the Eiffel Tower. I'm not going to the London, well, London Bridge is not in London, but I'm not going to, like to the Parliament. I'm going to like neighborhoods that are impoverished, that don't have representation, that don't look people that don't really get to see people like me there. And they get so confused, like, why are you here? You took a plane from New York to come here? And they're just like so confused. Like, do you have family here? You have a cousin here? I'm like, no, I just met you. I don't know nobody here. And they just look at me and they be like, well, come on in. Like, I've been to 77 countries and never had a problem. Never had a problem. Like, they giving me the keys to the city. I got 77 keys. So
Facts,
it's
fact.
easy.
That's crazy. You touched on a good point. Like your first flight was to LA, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make you laugh. My first flight was so I told you off the studio. A lot of people that's listening know I can sing, but my first flight like ever was to Louisville, Kentucky. That was my first flight my senior year. Louisville, Kentucky. Crazy. Crazy. But you brought up another point because that's how I feel about like when I travel. Like I give you an example, like Colombia, right? Everybody talk about Colombia. Obviously, Cartagena is hot. It's a hot, but my favorite city in Colombia is Cali. But if you look on the map, you look on the news, it's the most dangerous city. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. That's where all our people at, right? Between there and Buenaventura, you know that area Choco, and I mean, like for me, it's the same way, man. I just love going where our people at, or going against the grain. Now, don't get me wrong. I will go to some of these tourist sites. But I like to get down with the people too as well, man. So that's respect. That's respect for sure. That's respect. What was your first country you ever visited?
First country, Guyana.
Come on.
Guyana, because my family's from Guyana. I went to Guyana first. And then after that, it was just like it was like a domino effect, you know? Like I probably been to every country in the Caribbean except Dominica. Like I did the whole Tortola because that's the British Virgin Islands and Dominica. So those like two I'm gonna do those two probably this probably like 2 more weeks, 3. I'm gonna do it. The whole Caribbean side, I was just curious. I was just like, you know what? I want to go here. I want to go here next. Like I've been so passionate just to be able to see what people see from their perspective. Because everybody thinks America is like the greatest country in the world. Everybody says it,
Hmm.
but it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. But you never know until you leave. You can't compare something
That's fact.
if you ain't tried both pieces of the pie. So I always tell people to travel. When you travel and you have a goal and you have a purpose, it hits different. A lot of times in the beginning of my travel career, I was traveling just to travel. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just going, like Miami or New Orleans, second line, just going, what I'm saying, Super Sunday. Super Sunday, just traveling just to travel. I'm like, just want to get out of New York, just traveling to travel. When you add a certain type of purpose to your goal, it's life changing. You can't do no wrong. You can't do no wrong, and then you end up meeting people that end up becoming your best friends in life. I think I could go back to any country I go. I think I could go back to any country and stay at the person I met's house. Like I don't even need a hotel no more. Like, and that's a good feeling when you meet a stranger and you connect in a cab ride. I always tell this is what I do. This is what I do. When I go off the plane, say I go to Pakistan. Actually, I'm going to Pakistan in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go off the plane, Pakistan. Remember, I don't know nobody in Pakistan. I don't know nobody. I'm gonna look for a cab driver. I'm never gonna choose the first one because he's always anxious. I'm gonna choose the one that's quiet, that acts like he never gets no fares, right? And I'm gonna greet him like I've known him for 10 years. Like, hey, what's up, brother? He could look at me like, I don't know you, but I love your energy. The people around who are scammers and robbers are gonna be like, oh, he must know him. I'm gonna leave him alone. Then I'm gonna take a ride to like a regular hotel, nothing fancy, and I'm gonna ask him, tell me 3 places where I should not go in Pakistan. He's gonna tell me the West Side, Zone 6, Magnolia. He gonna tell me. He gonna tell me like he gonna where not to go. And tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., guess where I'm going?
You going to the 3 that they say don't go to.
I'm going to the Melfamine. I'm going to the Callio. I'm going because I want to see what you see. And when I get there, it's never the case of what they say it is. It's never the case on what they say it is. Never. So much beautiful, loving people from a place they say don't go.
That's facts. That's fact. Man, shout out, since you brought up Pakistan, shout out to the bearded traveler, man. I just finished talking to him, another Louisiana native too as well. He just took a tour through the Middle East. He went to Iraq, went to Pakistan. Those two, he went to Afghanistan.
Whew.
With all the turmoil that we had with the U.S. Like he went through all that. So man, shout out to him, man. You better take that. Seem like that similar journey, man. I'm excited. I've been looking at doing it too, solo as well. You know what's crazy? Let's stay on mindset for a while. What makes you want to go down the path untraveled? The path that people don't want to go on, the path that they say that's dangerous. What makes you want to say, you know what? Let me go see this for myself.
Honestly, history. When I travel to these countries, I am history. I am the history that they want to see. They don't want to see Statue of Liberty. They don't want to see the Eiffel Tower. They don't want to see. That's always going to be there. When we're dead and gone, that's always going to be there. But that man that came through our neighborhood in 2024 bearing gifts and giving the old lady on the corner some money for no reason, they never can forget that as long as they live. Taking pictures with them. Remember, I was just in Panama, in one of the dangerous places in the world, Bamboo. And I had a great time. It's on my page. It's crazy. People like, you were there? Like, yo, are you from there? I said, no, like, you're crazy. Why would you go there? They could have killed you. I could get killed right on the corner of my block. Fact. I don't have to get dressed, hop on a plane for 5 hours to get killed.
Look what happened on Bourbon. First of all, shout out to just want to send our condolences to all the victims. But the city is crazy. Bourbon Street, a popular street, a highly touristic street, and a guy is still, you know what I'm saying?
Still did what he did.
Ran through there and caused chaos. It's crazy, right there.
I don't know how he even made it on that because they have that little lever that blocks the. I don't know how he went past that. That was weird. That's so weird. So so it's like people will always put fear in your mind because they didn't do it. And I love being the first one to go to a neighborhood and really immerse myself in that culture. I don't do the little peekaboo, drive past, take a picture, hop out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like. I'm eating here. We're gonna chill here. Show me around. I want to go to your mama house. I want to go to your sister house. Let's go to your auntie house. I'm going everywhere. Like, I don't do the take a photo and hop back in the car. We stopping everywhere. We stopping at every snowball stand. We going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We throw a little New Orleans references out to you. You know what I'm saying? So we going everywhere. And I don't advise people to try it if you're not comfortable with it because it is dangerous and it is scary. And people do smell fear if you're not a strong, assertive person. You know what I'm saying? You can't really go there and you got the camera out and you looking like either you're half tourist or you're half family. You can't be both. You know what I'm saying? So I'm family. Wherever I travel to, I'm family. I am family. So I just think that sometimes when it comes to traveling, people are just afraid to take a chance. You have to just take a chance and go to places that are really not on the map. I mean, a lot of countries. Remember, there's 196 countries. I'm going to them all. So I did all the popping ones already. Now I gotta do the unpopular ones, like Botswana. Like Chad. Like who goes to Chad? I don't know somebody that ever been to Chad. Or
nobody that I know of.
Nobody. How about Paraguay?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody goes to Paraguay or Uruguay. Nobody goes there.
Shout out. Hold on for a second. Shout out to my Spanish teacher Paola. She's Colombian. She's a Colombian, but she live in Paraguay. Shout out to my Spanish teacher. Okay. Yeah, shout out to my Spanish teacher, Paola, man. Shout out to her. She living in Paraguay right now.
Yeah.
And actually, what's crazy? It's a small world. Actually, my girl got an uncle that live in Paraguay. See? It's crazy.
And
yeah,
that's rare. And
yeah,
it's like everybody does Bolivia, Colombia, Brazil, but nobody ever does Paraguay. It's like it's right there. You might go to Chile,
Paraguay, Uruguay. You might go to Chile. It's all landlocked.
You might go to Ecuador, but nobody goes to Paraguay. Nobody goes there.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been there yet. But I'm gonna go there. So it's just like places like I think once you get the curiosity bug and you turn to MacGyver almost a little bit, you want to know what's going on there. Like it just changes your mindset. Like my goal also is to go to Antarctica, but
I want to do that too. Yeah,
very expensive trip, and
yeah,
you can't go there for a day and hop in and hop out. Once you're there, you're there, and there's nothing to do. So you're just there. So I gotta find a way if I could, go on a cargo ship or something. I don't know. I ain't do the homework yet, but I can't really fly there. Ain't no airline's gonna fly to Antarctica.
No.
Yeah, so I gotta take a cargo ship and go on the Jeopardy Blues Cruise trip. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta apply with. I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff to go to Antarctica. But that's one of my goals because I want to do every continent. And then really just start hitting up these countries. Also, a lot of these countries are next to each other. Like they're a hop, skip, and a jump. Hard to get to. If you have the time and the resource, you could do like Europe. You could do 3 countries in one day. Right?
Yeah, that's facts. Because birthday coming up in May, man. I'm doing 5. I'm starting off in Rome. I want to see the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Then I'm going from there to Athens. I seen you was in Greece. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that as well. Then from Greece to Spain, Barcelona.
Yep.
Then from Barcelona to Morocco. Then from Morocco to Portugal. Shout out to Culture Cam. Can't wait to link up with your Sorod. Can't wait to link up with her in Portugal. But yeah, man, I got that lined up and coming up this year too. I'm excited about that. And it's all about sometimes it's never about the destination. It's about just exploring, just getting out there.
Because honestly, there aren't any black tour guides. I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Like there ain't like MacGyver white, Robin Leach white. You know what I'm saying? Crocodile Dundee white. Yeah. There ain't not a lot. It ain't a lot.
Bourdain, may he rest in peace. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to give us game.
Which one?
Bourdain, the chef.
Anthony Bourdain. That was my One time I thought he was following me because everywhere I went, he was right behind me. I'm like, "Are you following me, dude?" And like he's like, he laughing like, "Nah, I'm here doing my eating." Like, okay, just checking because I'm going here and you here. Like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I got you. Do your thing. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, cause I'm like, this guy's like always following me. But yeah, Anthony Bourdain was a super, 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 super cool person. And like I think I don't know why there's nobody we could look to or Google and be like, hey, like I was telling my friends this also. If you're an athlete, they give you a pass. Like, okay, he's an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is why he travels because he plays basketball in Spain, or like, no, I don't play basketball. No, I'm not. I don't rap. I'm not on tour. Like, no, I'm a regular person. I have a job at Home Depot. I'm off this week. So you came here, like it's just crazy. They can't. They struggle more to try to put a reason behind what you do than what you do. They look at you like, so you left America to come here, to Cali, Colombia? I don't understand. We're trying to fight to go to America, and you're coming here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're walking through Mexico, Central America, through Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Say going up and then cut through. I don't know, Texas,
Brownsville, Texas.
And you coming here? Like you going against the traffic? You going, let's say they go this way, you go this way. And it's like, I
Uh-huh.
just want to know what's going on. Now I know what's going on. Like I just want to get it, just want to hang out. They're like,
Hell yeah.
they be confused.
Hey man, how do you, for those that a lot of people, because I was getting a lot of questions in the chat that seem similar, that the the community wanted to ask you is, how do you navigate travel, man? Like what are some of your top apps? Are you a Google Flights guy? Or are you a going.com type guy? Like how do you navigate your travel and your trip?
Very simple. Expedia.com. That's it. I go on Expedia. I check the price. I do a soft search. Like, I just, I don't put the exact date. I put the roundabout date. Like say I put like, if I put the exact date, the price don't go up. So I put like January 19th to February 17th. But the real dates are really January 22nd to February 12th. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't give the exact dates, never give the exact dates on Expedia. I always give the projected dates. Because I'm saying, once you hit enter and you check again, that price went up. Because they keep the, I don't know, it's the algorithm. They keep the same, I don't know what they do, but they always say 4 seats left. And then you look back, it's gone. So I never put my exact dates in unless I'm ready to pay for that ticket right there at that same time. But I just but I like doing Expedia because it gives me a price range of how much I need to save before I travel. Like I always say, like in a 3-star hotel, I do 3-star hotels. I don't do 5 stars because I'm never in the hotel, and my luggage doesn't care. My suitcase don't care whether it's a 2-star or a 5-star. So
say that again for the people in the back.
My suitcase does not care whether it's a 2-star hotel or a 5-star hotel. My goal when I travel, this is why you can't travel with everybody, is to see the country as much as I can and not be in the room. So after breakfast, I'm going all night until 11 p.m. So for me to pay top dollar for resort fee and all this stuff and I'm never in the room, it makes no sense. I could have fed a family of 5 with that money. People don't realize our dollar goes a long way. In fact, scratch that. I'm sorry, scratch that. Our hearts go a long way. And people are so appreciative of what you give them when you travel. And a lot of times when I travel these countries, they never even seen a black person, I would say. You know what I'm saying? They saw it on YouTube, on social media, but never in their city. They're never on their street. And they look at me like, what are you doing here? It's the crazy thing in the world. You have to see the kids' faces. Like, they're like, I don't understand why you're here. I'm like, I came to see you. And they're like, me? And once you empower one kid, then that kid tells his friends, yo, that's my friend. And now he's the star of the whole village.
Speaking of that, bro, let's get into it. You already know where I'm probably going with it. Hey, so I know you training for something, man. Let's dive into what style of martial arts are you learning, and what made you want to get into that, man? Share that with the people, man. Oh yeah, yeah. I did my hard work, brother. Yeah.
Routine back surgery, you'll be fine in 2 to 4 weeks. It took me like 6 months to heal. So it didn't go good, right? It didn't go good. So I was like almost paralyzed, almost like, couldn't really walk. I had a walker in a wheelchair because the surgery didn't go according to plan. Everybody wanted me to sue the doctor and sue the hospital. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not suing the doctor and hospital because I can't prove it was them that made me feel how I feel. It's just, surgery is surgery. There's no guarantee with surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at the lowest part of my life mentally. I was stressed out, like it was really hard for me to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? I couldn't see it. So for the whole summer, I was stuck in the house. Couldn't walk, right? So I told myself, when I can start walking again and get off these medications and these pills and go on the plane, I'm going to go to a country. Sorry about that. I'm going to go to a country. That's my alarm telling me it's time to eat because I'm going to I'm training. That's what I'm
Nah,
training.
you good,
Yeah,
bro?
see that?
You good?
See that? I'm training, so I'm on a meal schedule. So I fast. I fast. So I do intermittent fasting. So I eat after 9 p.m. I eat. That's my alarm. But funny you said that. So I went to Thailand first with my family a year before, and the way that country embraced me as a regular stranger, which sounds crazy, right? It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. From the time I landed in Phuket Airport, they grabbed my bags. I don't know who they thought I was, but I wasn't that person. You know, they treat me like I was Jay-Z, and I'm like, I'm not Jay-Z. Jay-Z is light skinned with dreads. I don't have dreads. They would show me so much love. I was just confused, and I was like, at one point, I was almost like I'm not used to this type of attention or love. Like I'm not used to this. Like I could carry my own bags to the car. I don't need help. They were just so helpful, and they kept on bowing to me. I'm like, why are you bowing? Like I never understood the culture. So it was one of the best trips of my life because I got to play with the elephants and lay next to the tigers. I did everything. You know what I'm saying? I went to Monkey Island, James Bond Island. I did everything on that trip. Never, ever one argument, never, ever one issue with money or, of anything. It was the perfect, smoothest trip ever. From landing to departure. Nothing went wrong. So once I realized I love this place, like I really love this place. Once I got healed enough to travel, I went to Thailand, right? So they welcomed me, and I never forget this. I had to choose between two, like, Muay Thai fighting camps, right? We had the Cobra Kai's, like, and then we had the Mr. Miyagi, like Karate Kid. So I chose Mr. Miyagi, and they totally healed my whole entire body, my back. Within 3 weeks, I was healed. Mentally, they beat the they beat all the fears out of me. Literally, they literally beat every fear I had about myself out of my body, and they rebuilt me from the ground up. It took them 3 months. So after 3 months, I had the body of a Nigerian warrior. I was ready to be casted in I don't know, Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? I was so mentally strong. Like I could feel like I could like fight the world and win. So of course in Thailand their culture is Muay Thai, so they train you
Mm-hmm.
in Muay Thai. I think in Thailand there's only 3 jobs you can have: taxi driver, fisherman, or fighter. It's only 3 jobs, so you choose taxi, uh, fighter, and so that was it. So they trained me, and once they trained me, I didn't realize how good I was. Like I didn't realize how fast I learned what they was teaching me. I learned from the old school guys. I remember I chose Mr. Miyagi as my teacher. Well, their version of Mr. Miyagi. So he instilled in me like three levels of discipline. Like gratitude, humbleness, and gratefulness. So every morning I wake up, I have to feel those things before I even start my day. I cannot start my day until I feel those 3 things or embody those 3 things. So once I learned that, my life changed. That's why now you see the travel with the purpose. You see the direction of me
Uh-huh.
giving back and more than I did before. More so. I mean, I did it before. Now I do it all the time because they gave me so much. They gave me a second chance at life almost. They rebuilt me from at my lowest point, and it cost me nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? It cost me what, $1, $2? If I was in USA, physical therapy probably $500.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? A mental.
you paying close to
Yeah.
$5 million.
I'm trying to say like a psychiatrist, psychologist. You know what I'm trying to say? Like taking notes, pushing me, taking medication that I don't even need. There's no CVS in Thailand. There's no Rite Aid or Walgreens in Thailand. There's no drugs in Thailand. They give you regular watermelon and mango smoothie. You say the fresh juices. It's just that being around people that believe they want the best for you is phenomenal, and the whole country wants the best for you. Whenever you go to Thailand, They want the best for you. That's it. They don't want $1 in return. I should be the Thailand like spokesperson because I just rep Thailand to the fullest. Like I love Thailand. You know, their culture is unmatched. They just want to make sure you are the best version of yourself. They don't care what happened in the past. They don't care what you're going through. They want to make sure that when you leave, you are the best person that you can be. And that's it. And that's everybody. Every single person. So
you answered my question because, like, man, it's just something about I haven't been there yet, but everybody I know that's been to Thailand, it's just something about Thailand that just set every other country apart.
it's
You know?
it's hard to explain. You have to just go there, and then you'll be like, as soon as your feet touch the ground, you'll know it's a different type of pavement. You know, it's different. And like I said, everybody there that doesn't know you wants the best for you, and that part is hard for you to understand. It's very hard to explain that, but it's just so true. Like they want the best for you, and they don't even know who you are, and they're sincere about it. They're sincere, and the cost of living. Oh my God, I ain't gonna tell you the cost of living. You'd be surprised. If I tell you the cost of living, you probably wouldn't believe me. $10 a day for my room. My meals are $3 a day, and I have leftovers. That's how much food they give you, $3. And this is the regular price. It's not like nothing fancy. If you want a room with a pool, right, a pool in your room, that's $17 a day. I chose the regular room. I'm basic, so I chose the basic room, $10 a day. But they have the Jay-Z package for $17. If you want to be Jay-Z, $17. Go ahead, Hove. It's up to you. And mind you, this is the regular. It's like this is no trick. This is no trick. This is how it is. You know, like it's funny. A lot of my friends send me these videos of these black guys in Thailand saying, "Yo, why did I go to Thailand? Thailand's like $1,000 a month. I'm not anchored that to America." And I be looking, I be like, "It's true." But they're in Bangkok, but it's still
Yeah. They got a guy. I
yeah,
forgot his name,
yeah.
but yeah, they got a guy that be. Yeah, he
Yeah,
promote Thailand
he
hard.
popular.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yo, why would I come back
yeah,
for? I got a house here. I got a condo here, and this it's like
yeah.
$1,000 a month. I'm like, I can't get this. I'm like, he's not lying. He is not lying. And they're very very humble people. They don't need nothing. They don't want no tips. They're just very very humble and appreciative people. And I love them to death. Like I love them to death. I got like 3 Thailand tattoos on my body. Like I'm in. Like say it's a Thailand gang. I'm in. I'm in. I'm all the way in.
Man, hey, I gotta rewind back to Guyana for a second
Okay.
though, bro. Like, cause I'm curious. Like, did you decide to go to Guyana for your first country just based on a language barrier, or is just something that intrigued you about Guyana?
It was my family. They're from Guyana. They're Guyanese.
Okay,
So
okay,
that was
okay.
like a
Got you,
little
got you,
that was
got
like
you.
a homecoming almost. So you know, it still counts because it's the plane trip. But you know, that was my first time
Yeah.
when I went overseas. You know, a lot of times for us, if you could go back to the country that your family's from, it's a great feeling because you get to see their old high school, their old, you know what I'm saying, their old lives,
Uh-huh.
how like who's their old girlfriend before they got married. You know what I'm saying? You get to see like your aunt's friends and people you don't get to see on a regular basis. So I got to see a lot of my family's history in Guyana. And they never traveled. So I don't know how come I got the travel bug. Because they don't travel. And they don't like the cold weather. Well, you know, Guyana's hot, so I don't know how I became Robinson Crusoe. I don't know how I'm the one that became. You know what I'm saying? I came Christopher Columbus. I don't know how, but I'm so curious. Like I'm just so curious to see. Like one of these goes to, I want to go past the Drake's packet, the Drake's passage. You know that the tip of Chile
Yeah.
is very very dangerous because you have the Atlantic Ocean meets the I think don't get me wrong, Atlantic Ocean meets it's like 3 oceans meet together and it's like it's very very rough seas. And like I would love to just sail one day through that and say, yeah, I did that. You know, it's like I think about stuff that aren't on the regular radar. You know, you have travelers that say, hey, I want to go to Brazil. Hey, I want to go to Italy. That's fine, good places. But I like a little bit of adventure. Give me a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
that Jeopardy Blues Clues. You know. You know, I love Jeopardy. I love Jeopardy. By the way.
Oh yeah, Jeopardy fire,
Yeah.
man. If man, I know this is gonna be hard for you to do because like 77
Yeah.
countries now, brother. Like, what, man? What's your? Let's go top 7. What's your top 7?
Well, you already know number
That's
one.
hard
No,
because
it's
I
not
feel
hard.
like everywhere you go is your favorite. You know what I'm saying?
True,
Like,
true. But I may not give you a top 7, but I'm gonna give you top 3 first off the bat. Okay, that's easy for me to do. Okay, I'm gonna do Thailand, of course. Thailand's number one. Thailand's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thailand's number 1. Number 2 is going to be Panama. Panama is number 2. Like, I just love Panama. Number 3 is going to be, it's a tie between Ghana and Senegal. I'm going to go with Senegal for number 3. Senegal number 3 is like Senegal, and it's like they treat you like hey, welcome home. And I'm not even from Senegal, but like, hey, welcome home. Hey, brother.
I feel like that statue in Senegal should be a world wonder pretty soon.
That's a big statue.
In my opinion,
I was there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was there. I'm surprised how big it was. That statue is huge, humongous.
Yeah.
With the guy and the girl and the baby, and they pointing.
Mm-hmm.
That statue is humongous, and like, you know, they just so appreciative when you get to Ghana's. Like they just a different. It's different type of love. So that's something.
Did you walk with the lions in Senegal?
No, I didn't do the lions. I did the lions. I did the lions in Johannesburg.
Okay.
Joburg.
Okay.
Yeah, Johannesburg. I'm all lined out now. If I can't buy a lion, I'm all lined out. My goal too. First time ever I'm telling you my goal this year. Because I collect animals when I'm there. I buy animals. I don't keep them. I let them go. I want to buy a hyena. You don't know a person that knows that has a hyena. You know what I'm saying? Think.
No.
Let's think. Let's wait. Let's think about it. Who you know has a hyena?
Nobody.
I won't be the first to buy a hyena. I'm saying on your show. I'm gonna buy a hyena this year.
Y'all heard it here first.
I give it right. Now I know I gotta go to Nigeria to get my hyena. And I don't know how much they cost. I don't know how much for hyena. How much they cost for hyenas. I don't even know. But I'm buying a hyena. On my page, you can see animals. Well, eventually, I'm gonna have it curated nicely where you see all the animals on one page, and then people and, you know, monuments on another page. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit, because right now I'm trying to build a format where people get to see and explore everything at their leisure, like, you know, with a swipe post. Right now, I'm just happy to travel. I'm everywhere. Through time and proper templates, I'm gonna curate it a little better. But let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Now, if you had a chance to travel, right, anywhere in the world, you had the goal, but the key is though, you had to leave in 1 hour. Only pack your cell phone and your charger. Where would you want to go? Anywhere in the world right now.
Now, you talking countries that I've been to or countries
anywhere
that I would love to go?
Anywhere in the world, 1 hour, free trip. Cell phone, keys, charger. That's it.
I'm gonna answer it 2 ways. The first way, I'm gonna talk about a country I've been to already. I would run back to Peru. Ooh. And Colombia in the heartbeat. Either one.
Okay.
Colombia got my heart, man. Colombia got my heart. But Peru has my heart as well.
Okay.
Lima is just so huge. It's so diverse. It's just so, in my opinion, it's untapped. You know, even though we talked about early in the show, we talked about people going to, all these other places, but a lot of people not going to Peru either. Not too many people that I know.
Well,
yeah,
I know why though, because that flight is kind of high. Number one.
Yeah.
And number two, when you get to Lima, you think you almost gonna go to Machu Picchu, but you're not even close.
Exactly. Because you got to catch a flight from Lima to go to Cusco.
And then take a bus from Cusco up the mountain. And then a train.
Yep.
And then a train. Yep. And you get to Cusco. My goodness. I didn't know that until I got there. I'm like,
you ain't lying.
What you mean? Take a bus to a train to go up the hill. I'm like, I left my hotel room at 4:30 in the morning. I got to Machu Picchu.
Yep, I did too.
I got Machu Picchu around
early.
8:30. 4.5 hours, and I never left the country. I'm like, I was like, yo, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
bro,
that was one of the longest days of my life. Like from start to finish, that was a long.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Like people want to see Machu Picchu, but they don't know like what it takes to get there. And like, man, it's just something about Peru that like that truly captured me. So I had a chance to go to. We talk about Uncharted, and I'm actually going to talk about this in a series. I went to a marketplace called Gamara. And Gamara is one of the marketplaces in Peru. For those that don't know, that's where Ralph Lauren gets their cloth for their polos and the material. They get that from Peru. And to be around those people, man, the love that was shown to me, obviously, I'm like the only brother walking around in the market. But I felt 100% safe. Like people just showed just genuine love. They had a park called Entrepreneur Park. In Spanish, Aprendero, a park, and man, I was just sitting out there, just kicking it with the people. I love supporting me personally. The way I like to eat, I do like to go to restaurants, but I prefer street food. I prefer going to the markets, like eating fruit with the vendors, eating street food out there. So, trying different things and just exploring, my palate and exploring the different cultures and the vibes, man. And I just sit out there and I just chill. Being where I'm from, like, being from Louisiana, being from a culture where, family is everything, and a pot of gumbo, you know what I'm saying? A pot of gumbo, a pot of etouffee, a pot of something cultural to us brings everybody together. That's how I like to travel, and that's how I like to treat people when I'm in that country.
Yeah.
I don't. Yes, there is something called American privilege when that blue book that you have is very powerful, but I don't use that to my advantage, man. I just like to just, you know what I'm saying, just meet people where they are.
Yes, facts. Peru's a dope place. That's a good country. That's a good country. Peru and Colombia, because I've been to both. I love Medellin. You already know my story. Like, take me to the the place that you think is the dangerous, and so I can have a nice lemonade and show you it's not. So I say so, but like that's a good place. Those two countries are a good place a lot, because I think nowadays Colombia's picking up with the black people going to Colombia a lot. I see that a lot now. A lot of trips, group trips to Colombia. I see that. There's nothing going to in Paraguay and Uruguay yet, but we're gonna start that soon. 2025 Paraguay trip.
Hell yeah. We're gonna get that popping, man.
You gotta pick a place that's not on the radar. If you had to choose a country that's not on the radar that makes you curious, what would it be? Pick one country.
Okay.
That's not on the radar.
Now, not on the radar.
Yes.
Not on the radar. All right. I would love to go to.
Take your time. It's a free trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about this.
Take your time. It's a free trip.
Because not too many people go there. I was gonna say it, but maybe people do go there.
Take your time.
I don't know what country this is. But one place I do want to go while I got breath in my lungs. I want to go to Timbuktu. I want to see Timbuktu with my own eyes, because that's where Aristotle, that's where all those European philosophers were taught.
Yeah.
It then took that and turned it into their own. But I would love to go to Timbuktu. And I also would love to go to.
Can you tell me, quick question? Sorry to cut you off, because there's nothing as a bad question. Where's Timbuktu located? Like, I know it's near. Is it near Mount Everest in that region, like near Mongolia?
No, Timbuktu is in the northwest corner of Africa. It's like in that northwest corner.
Libya, almost like northwest, like or
near Libya, Morocco, like in that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in that region right there.
Okay. Cool.
I would love to go to Timbuktu, man. I would love to go. Yep.
Put it on my list.
Man.
Wait. Sorry. Put it on my list. Timbuktu, baby. See?
Timbuktu.
That wasn't on my radar. Timbuktu. But I had Mount Everest on my list. Base Camp 1.
All right. I could vibe with Everest.
Yeah, Base Camp 1, not Base Camp 4, not 3. Let me just get to Base Camp 1 and take a picture and say, okay, let me head back. Because that's a long hike up Mount Everest. That's like, I think, like 15 days, 25 days to get there. And you're in the cold every day. Nah, I can't do that.
Man, you're gonna have me pulling up the map right quick.
Pull it up. Let's do it. Mount Everest.
You're gonna have me pulling up the map right quick, man. Let me pull up the map right quick.
Please. That's how we remember.
And really show you where I would love to go.
Yeah. We're gonna figure out what's the best way in Nepal, right between Nepal and China. But that's a hell of a journey. You fly into Nepal, and they take you on a donkey ride a mile up the mountain, then you start walking.
Timbuktu is in Mali.
In Mali?
The country of Mali.
Mali? Okay. That's a good country
Mali.
Too. I've been to Bali.
It's in the country of Mali. That's where Timbuktu is.
Mali. Okay. Mali, Africa.
Right below.
Algeria. Nice. I see
right below Algeria.
And I see it now on the Western Sahara. I see it now. I see it.
And then I would say another country. Let's see. For whatever reason, I would love to go to all the stands.
All the who?
Besides Pakistan, besides Afghanistan.
Yes. Yeah.
I would love to go to
Turkmenistan.
Turkmenistan.
Yeah.
Uzbekistan. All the stands.
Yes.
I would love to try, because nobody goes
to stands. Yeah. I
would love to go there.
You know what I'm gonna do? Don't tell anybody this. I'm gonna do a travel trivia question this Friday. with the stands. I'm gonna do that this Friday. Can you name all the stands?
That's a bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that this Friday.
That's
Travel
a bet.
Trivia Fridays. Oh, all the stands. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the stands.
That's a
I
bet.
did the lands last week. Name countries that end in LAND. You know, people. Everybody cheat. They go Google and check. I ain't mad at them, but they at least get to learn. You know, like everybody said the common one, Thailand. You know, Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Greenland. But nobody said the one that was in Africa. I think it's called like Zwaliland. I think it's called. Don't quote me yet. Actually, please quote me because I'm pretty sure I'm right. There's a country Africa that ends in LAND. I love Africa because they're so close to each other. Like you go to 4 countries in on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I could do Namibia, Angola, Zimbabwe, and Zambia in the weekend. They all border each other. That's 4 stamps in 3 days. You know, but
hell yeah.
I'm gonna do a travel.
One more place that I would love to travel that a lot of people don't talk about.
Mongolia. Oh, so you like the cold?
Yeah.
Okay. Mongolia.
I want to go up there, bro.
So get the nice big jacket and the horn and the eagle on your shoulder.
Yep. The fur,
yeah.
fur looking like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They pimping, dog.
And then you have the eagle on your wrist. They fly on your wrist. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good picture. You can do that. You can do that in Great Adventures.
Hell yeah. Hey, bro. That just looking at this map, yeah, man, Mongolia. The ones I said, but man, I definitely, man, I got to see Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Before, cause it has such a historic value for our people, man, in Africa. That's where all these philosophers came to learn astrology. They came to learn mathematics. They came to learn all these different subjects. And Timbuktu was the Harvard of Africa.
Got you. Good. I never knew that.
And I challenge anybody that listen to me right now to do their own research. It was the Harvard of Africa.
Wow. That's good. That's good to know. Timbuktu. And so you have to fly into Mali. You have to fly into Bamako Airport.
Yep, flying there.
And then find your way to Timbuktu.
Mm-hmm.
Timbuktu was always like a preschool joke. Like, I'm gonna go back to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
And that's what the older I got. Yep, I knew you was gonna connect it to. You know, we said that back home. Yeah.
Going to Timbuktu. Like what? Like now I understand what they meant. Like I'm like, okay, it sounds familiar. Timbuktu.
Yeah.
All right.
It's really a Timbuktu, man. It's really a Timbuktu.
It's crazy how you
for sure.
That is the bananas. That's like, it's really a real place that we're about to go and check it off the list.
Man, I got one question for you, man. For the people that's on the fence right now, the people that's listening to this, man, that on the fence, and obviously me and you, we setting the tone for a whole new industry. We bringing in our own flavor, our own authenticity, our own individuality into the travel game, and to just motivating people. Period.
Yeah.
But what you could tell that person that's on the fence right now that they're a first time traveler. Whether they be domestic or international, their family don't travel. They didn't grow up, in a highly traveled family, but they want to explore. They want to get out there, but they on the fence. They just don't know. They afraid. What can you tell that person right now to light that fire under them to say, you know what, hey, go do it.
I'll tell them this: whatever's holding you back from chasing your dreams will always be there. So why not go? Whatever's stopping you from going, your friend, your cousin, the job, your boss, your neighbor, the car note, the rent, when you come back, it's still going to be there. So why not go? Why not go? Why not go? Why not go? You deserve it. If not, I'm going to go. Because I deserve it.
Yeah. Hey, the way I see it, you don't want to go, you want to live your life through me, that's fine. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
I'm out of it.
Like, I tell people this, like, I'm working on a new program because my page took a new direction. I didn't see it coming, where I'm helping young adolescents, like people like between the ages, I don't know the ages, like maybe 8 and 15. So I'm trying a new verbiage. Let me know if it works good for you, okay? I tell people that first time ever doing this, I have a 4-step process when it comes to traveling, right? First, You leave your neighborhood. Then you leave your city. Travel to the next state. Then travel to the nearest country. 4-step process. You don't have to skip over and go from the neighborhood to the country. Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Neighborhood.
It's levels. It's levels to this.
Tell them, Hove. Neighborhood, city, state, country. It's very simple. If you put it in those four frame methodology, it'll work for you. Eventually, you get so proficient at it and so good at it, it'll be second nature. Second nature to you. But if you're on the fence, go to the next city. Say live in New York, go to New Jersey. From Jersey, cool. Next. Then from there, take a plane. Bahamas, Bermuda. If you're in the East Coast, close stuff that's closest to you to get there in 2 hours, 3 hours, like direct flight. You don't need to do connecting flight. Direct. Bermuda is the closest island next to the East Coast. People don't know about that. Bermuda. It's not Bahamas. It's not Puerto Rico. It's Bermuda.
Yeah.
But here's the catch though. Bermuda is the same temperature as North Carolina. So don't think you get in there in wintertime is going to be nice and tropical. No, it's cold. No. It's 70 miles off the coast of North Carolina, Bermuda. 77, to be exact, 77 miles away. Very, very close.
Come on, man.
So if you live in New York, Tri-State, Delaware, DC, DMV, go to Bermuda. Tell them I said hello. It's a direct flight, so you're home, so you can go on the weekend. You can leave Friday after work and be there. It's a direct flight. It's cheap. That could be your first stamp. That should be your easiest stamp. If not, always go to Cancun. Cancun will...
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
They will love you in Cancun. You would be a star. Yeah. You wouldn't come back home. You in Cancun, you're not coming back home. You're like, oh my goodness, let's try to push our dates back. So that's the only thing I'll tell you. Travel is not hard. Just prioritize what you want to do. Start off small. It's a 4-step process. Leave your neighborhood, leave your city, leave your state, leave the country. Very, very basic. How does that sound?
Y'all heard it here first, man. Y'all heard it here first.
I'm trying my new stuff with you. This is my new stuff.
Oh, yeah. I like that philosophy, man. Yeah, I vibe with that.
And it fits within the travel with a purpose. 4 words. 4 words, 4 methods. Neighborhood, city, state, country. Imagine if we had people from our neighborhood, say people from the 9th Ward or 3rd Ward, a group of kids that never left Magnolia, never left the hood, never left. And we took them to, say we took it to Thibodeau for the weekend. Thibodeau, no? And then they got excited. Now we took them to Texas, another weekend. And now they're excited. Now they're in Galveston Beach. Like, oh my God, this is nice. Now we take them to Cabo. They're gonna love you forever.
Their mind blown.
Is blown.
They come back with that mindset of, man, like,
and guess what?
A whole different.
And guess what we did? We did a straight line. Think about it. We did a straight line across the map. We didn't go up. We didn't go down. We did a straight line across. We didn't go like down. Cabo and New Orleans is on the same line. It's like a train going straight. So they can see they can see the progression. They can put the pin on the road to success. And it's only a 4-step process. So save enough to leave your neighborhood. Save enough to leave your city. Save enough to leave your state. And when you're ready, which you will be after you leave your state, you're going to be inspired to go to the next country.
That's it, man.
Sound good, right?
I like, man. There's so many gems you dropping. Man, look, man, hey, I also want to take out this time for, how can we support you, man? How can we, just blast out everything, man? How can we follow you? How can we support you? Everything.
I've learned in 2025 to make life so simple. So I made it easy for you guys. The Travel Starz with a Z on every platform. Everything. On God. It's on everything. It's on everything. It's on everything. Like I tell people all the time, my goal is just to inspire you to travel. I don't need $1 from you. I don't need a donation. I don't need a like. I don't need a follow. Just when you're ready to travel, meet me at the airport. That's all I ask. Hey, Greg, I'm going to Timbuktu. When? Just tell me when so I can meet you. That's my only I have one wish. Just tell me when you're going to go somewhere to meet you at the airport. That's all. I don't need nothing else from you. I'm good. Just tell me when you're gonna travel. That's it. Tell me when you're gonna book that trip. That's all I want to know. Leave it in the comments below. Leave it in the comments below. Tell
Y'all
me
here,
when
man.
you're gonna
Put
book
that in
that
the
trip to
comments, man.
Timbuktu. The pressure's on you. Cause I'm ready. I'm packed. Look. I'm ready to go to Timbuktu. You think I'm playing games? Oh, you thought I was joking? Nah, I'm about this travel life. We go to Timbuktu. Where my bird at? I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You think I'm playing? No, I don't talk it. I really travel. I'm ready to go to Timbuktu.
We bought that, man. We bought that.
Drop it in the comments when you want to go.
We out.
We out there.
We out.
Yeah, baby, I'm ready to go. Got my passport
We out,
somewhere.
man. We
I'm
out.
ready to go. Timbuktu, baby.
Last one. I see y'all. I got y'all. I see y'all. Okay, I see you. I got y'all. I'm gonna ask him. What's your next destination? That's what people want to know. What's your next destination?
Pakistan. First time ever. Stamp number 78. And I'm doing a special. I'm going live. I never go live when I travel, but I'm going live. Peep this, okay? Free secret, free tip, only on your show. So, as you tell, I have my own merchandise, right? I have my hoodies, my tee, my hats, right? The problem is that in America, they charge you an arm and a leg for merchandise. So you have it made here, printed here, shipped here. It's too expensive. You mentioned that Ralph Lauren gets his clothes from Peru. A lot of street brands and streetwear, like Nike and whatever, they get their products made in Vietnam, Thailand, or Pakistan, or China. Those 4 places, right? So I'm going to Pakistan to the plug. I'm doing a Frank Lucas. I'm pulling up on the plug. But I'm going live, though. I'm going live on the plug. I'm going to the place that makes the clothes for like $2, and we're going to negotiate.
Yeah.
Live. A lot of people can't go to Pakistan to go meet the manufacturers. They can't do it because, work, money. But I got time today. I got time in March. I have time. So I'm going to go to these places that makes the hoodies, for like, it's very, very cheap. I ain't gonna lie. The price they charge in Pakistan for a hoodie like this is like $8. It's the shipping that kills you. It's the shipping. And then there also is a language barrier. And you can't trust them because when you're sleeping in America, they're awake. And when they're awake, you're sleeping. So I'm going to go to a print shop or a manufacturer shop, and I'm going to sit down there and talk to them on live. And I'm going to answer all the questions you guys have to ask. How are you guys material? Is it like essentials? Is it heavy? When you wash it, does it stand the wash test? Do I get lint? Do I need a string? Or the t-shirt's heavy? Is it a ring spun? It's called ring spun cotton.
Yep.
See, I don't know. This is all new to me. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm going to go live and answer everybody's questions. I'm going to do a Mike Jones. You know Mike Jones, right? I'm going to do a Mike Jones.
Oh, yeah.
917-494-1092. Call me now.
Yeah.
I'm here now. I'm gonna do a Mike Jones in Pakistan. So I want to help people be comfortable with dealing with people from overseas. So how do you do that? That you have to go overseas. American Gangster. Frank Lucas went to Vietnam to go figure out.
He skipped the middleman. Yeah. Went straight to the supplier.
Right to the supplier. So I'm gonna do that. But only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell the supplier. I'm gonna tell you the number to call. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't bring back 15 keys. I can't bring back no keys. I can't. It's too much. But you could call,
right?
And you could tell me, bring back that hat. I want to feel the material. So when I get back to America, I can mail it to you for $2. Bring back a little material so I can feel it. I can mail it to you from New York for $1.50. But for Pakistan to New Orleans, it'll cost you way more.
Facts.
So I'm being the middleman for you. So all my friends out there in the world that wants to have their own t-shirts to show their brand and to show the representation of themselves, just call my number. It's going live. No gatekeeping. For free.
Y'all hear this?
For free. So if you have an idea that you want it,
come on,
any idea in your mind for a melanated traveler, a hoodie, a leather jacket, a pele, anything you could think of, make sure you ask me your questions in the chat when I go live, so I can ask the guy in Pakistan in real time. No more sending emails on Fiverr and looking for somebody. I am Fiverr. You know what I'm trying to say? No more, you know what I'm saying? No more Filipino.com, back room. No. I am the guy you want to ask when it talks about merchandise with clothes and socks and all types of stuff dealing with branding. I want to help people connect that gap. And if I help one person, then I win. I'm happy. That's my goal. So March 6th, we're doing the Mike Jones project in Pakistan. It's called Saikol, Saikol. That's what I'm going to. I've never been there, so wish me luck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going by myself. Wish me luck.
Oh, you're gonna be straight. You're gonna be straight, man.
I'm gonna blend in.
Yeah.
When I get there, I'm going straight to the tailor and get my Pakistani outfit made. I'm not wearing regular clothes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna blend in.
Definitely.
I'm gonna blend in. So
hell yeah, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. I'm like I said, man. I'm just excited for us to just hop on the platform, man, and just really just talk and just run it. Anything, likewise, right? So I'm gonna just share this too, so everybody can hear as well, man. Anything that you need from me, any cross promotion, any collabs, anything, bro, I got you.
Thank you.
Anything.
Thank you.
Got you, man. I got you.
Thank you.
Because we know what it takes, man, to get this material out, to get this content out. And you can hear the passion in this brother voice, man. You can hear the passion and not only the passion, but let me say this word, the conviction in his voice that he cares about the people. He cares about, everybody that's listening and everybody that's going to be watching this video later, that, we just want y'all to get out there and explore.
Yeah.
Rather that be outside the city.
Yep.
Outside the state.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Out the country. We just want y'all to travel.
That's it.
We just want y'all to travel and just experience the love and experience the culture that we talk about all the time, man. But man, I really do appreciate you, my brother. Really do appreciate you for hopping on.
Anytime.
For sure.
Please call me live March 6th, Pakistan. Check on me, please.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna check. You gonna be straight.
Money made I'm gonna be in jail, Pakistan in jail like this. They got me.
Nah, you gonna be straight, man. They might ask you if you a spy, but you'll be
like you guys come in
I ain't
game.
no spy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, again, man, I really do appreciate it. Matter of fact, all his social handles are gonna be in the show notes. All his information is gonna be in the show notes for y'all to check him out as well. Y'all will just be able to just click on every link and it will take you to all his social media platforms and accounts. And again, man, Greg, I can't thank you enough, brother, for hopping on, man.
Anytime.
Really do appreciate it.
We do this again.
For sure. Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna run it back. And y'all know my motto, man. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is just too crowded. Peace and blessings.